October 15th, 2025, and here's a mortgage rate update for you. Yesterday, the Fed had some surprising news, and it wasn't about rate cuts this time. So they're still about 100% likely to cut the rate by a quarter in October and maybe even again in December. And as they do that, we may see mortgage rates trend downward, but we know that's not a guarantee because it's not about the Fed money rate. It's about the 10-year Treasury yield. So yesterday's news was really important where that's concerned. They actually came out and said they're going to roll back or stop completely quantitative tightening. Now, I know this may seem boring, but the gist of this is really important, and knowledge is a homebuyer's secret weapon. Now, we all remember 2020 when the Fed came in and artificially lowered the rate by doing what's called quantitative easing. They were spending upwards of around $40 billion a month purchasing Treasury bonds. That causes a bond scarcity, and the price of bonds then goes up. That shrinks the yield and lowers mortgage rates. Then in 2022, they had to reverse course and start what's called quantitative tightening. And it's the exact opposite. They start flooding the market with bonds and unloading their balance on their books, and that large amount of bonds hitting the market over time causes the price to go way down, which causes that yield to go way up. And that's why mortgage rates have been so high for so long. So now they're ending their stance on the tightening behavior, and that's going to allow the market to open up and mortgage rates to start to trend downward. This is great news for the home buyer. So if you're waiting for that big drop, don't. You don't need to be watching the federal money rate. Be watching the 10-year Treasury. And when it dips below 4%, that's your green light. Follow me for more updates on this, and I'll continue to break things down in a way that makes sense.